Fatality.
Evening everyone, how are we all? Hope you're all okay. Welcome back to another stream. Testing out. We're going to have a very just quick run through Daily Race C. We might have a quick run of a Daily Race B as well, just for the sake of doing it. But yeah, it's not going to be a long one. It's just going to be a very quick run of Daily C, see what that car's like, see how it's driving, and then we'll do a little test of Daily Race B. Obviously, we know what car is going to be good for Daily Race B anyway. It's pretty obvious. But yeah, let's get this. Does anyone know? Is it 12 laps, or do we have the lap count confirmed yet for this race, or are we just guessing at the moment? Are we just doing guesswork with how many laps it is? F1 was a snore fest, wasn't it? F1 was just a little bit boring. As soon as Max got in the lead straight away, it was just boring. There wasn't much to that, was there? But yeah, I mean, they were too quick. Red Bull were just in a different league, so I don't think it would have made much difference either way. Red Bull were going to dominate that. Their car was just so much quicker than everyone else's. It's crazy how much faster it is. It's in a different league, that car, so yeah. Good. I mean, at least I think McLaren and Mercedes are pretty close, which is good, but yeah, it wasn't the most exciting race, was it? Yeah, I don't even think he pushed that race. I think he was just looking after the car and still wins by like 30 seconds. So yeah, they're in a division. They're in literally a league of their own, aren't they? Daily race test. So we're guessing it's 12 laps, are we? Is that what we're saying? Right, 1 minute. Bear with me while I try and find that. There's no. I don't think you can change brake bias because there's nothing on about it, is there? In the information, there's nothing mentioning brake bias, so I doubt we can change that. We'll do SO3 just to give it a rough, just in case. It's kind of an in-between setting. Is it a grid start? Surely it's a grid start, is it? Normally it's a grid start of a car like this. I don't know. What do we reckon, chat? Do we reckon it's a grid start, or I don't know. So brake balance might be available. Rolling start, is it? Oh, well, that's one way to make it even more boring than it already is. So we'll remove all them then, and we'll just put brake bias on for now. They could have at least made it a bit more interesting by putting a standing start, couldn't they? That's just made it even a little bit more duller than it was anyway. ×1 ×1. Really exciting settings for this week's race. 80. There's no limit because we'll change that to... We all know we've got to be in the radical, so you have to be in the radical. It's sports hard tyres, which is going to drive a bit there. There's no required tyre. All you have to do is make a pit stop in this race, by the way, chat. It's a required pit stop, just so you know. We'll put that on. We need to put that. Need that on. Save that. Overwrite that. Okay. I think that is all there. So obviously you need to get into the radical. If anyone comes in a different car, you'll obviously be kicked if you don't change. So yeah, feel free to jump in though. Right. It's a grid start. Hang on a minute. It's a grid start. They've just told me it's a rolling start. I just said... Right. Okay. I just asked that question and people said it was a rolling start. Okay, so, okay, I'll change that. I did think it would have made sense to be a grid start. And brake bias is not allowed. Okay. Okay, so I'm getting told wrong information then. Sorry, I'll change that. Right, there you go. Cappuccinos only. Right, so we got, it should be, wait, I have to search for this. Make sure I've already got it on, so we can go to track. Right, let's see what this drives like. I didn't think, the reason why I didn't think brake bias would be on when I was setting it up for this was because it's a road car, isn't it? I didn't think they'd put brake bias on a road car. This isn't a race car. This is the road car version of the Radical. Wonder what it's like with that line. I mean, I haven't even done a lap yet, Ritaka, so I wouldn't have a clue, mate. Also, it depends on your race, the conditions. We don't know until tomorrow, do we, about the conditions? I haven't double shifted yet, but I will do it in a minute. You have to lift when you double shift with this car. Right, let's just back out of it. No idea what this is going to drive like here, but we'll figure it out. Ah, missed the double. Quite grippy for these tyres, to be honest. There's actually quite a bit of grip out of these sports hard tyres. Basically, the reason you double shift is because cocked it off. PD cocked it off. You shouldn't be double shifting. You wouldn't double shift this in real life. It's just PD have got. I don't know why they've got this weird shifting thing with this game. Don't think you want to double shift there. I think it's better to stay and rev it out. I wouldn't even bother double shifting there. What I did there doesn't make sense. Yeah, this is Daily Race C next week. Oh God. All over the place there, but not a bad combination in terms of driving the car. It's not the worst. Like, it's actually quite fun. Might not be too bad with a standing start, this, you know. It's just that double shifting that's really stupid though. But as a combination to drive, I think it might be reasonably entertaining. That's too late on the brakes. Yeah, I need to brake a bit earlier there. F1 was shite, to be honest. I thought it was rubbish, the F1 today. I mean, it was just a bit boring, wasn't it? I'm wide. Okay, we're gradually getting there. Oh, I forgot this car's got a bloody horn, chat, because it's a road car. Oh no! You know what that means, don't you, chat? Daily Race C is going to be full of people honking their horns. You alright, Sparks, man? Thank you all for coming in, by the way. Appreciate you turning up. Get that early like in there if you haven't already done so. we are going to be live in the morning, as usual on a Monday morning. We're going to have a new look to the channel tomorrow, chat. So new logo and new banner on the channel. So there'll be other stuff that I'll be changing as well, obviously, over the next month or so. But yeah, tomorrow morning, new logo and new banner on the channel. So should look a little bit more professional. Sparks has done an amazing job. So make sure you subscribe to Sparks, by the way, who's in the chat there, because without him, I wouldn't have it. Without him, we wouldn't have this. So yeah, it looks really good. I need to get that sorted, Sparks, but I'm not doing a video tomorrow, so I don't need to worry about it tomorrow. I need to change the, you're like the video, I just need to replace the logo into some, like another one. I'll just, I think I got a website that I used last time for that. It didn't double shift. No, I like my intro and outro songs. I don't want to change them. I don't want to change my intro. I like it at the moment. I think I'm going to keep that. It's a penalty, isn't it? Yeah, just need to get the logo updated on it, but that might not happen. Actually, you know what? I don't even know if I've got that intro saved on the PC. So we might have to worry about that another time, because I'd have to find that and I'll have to see if I can find that, and then I'd have to edit that bit out. I don't know if it's on the PC anymore. I'll have to have a look at that. Might have to do a new one if... But yeah, we'll worry about... I'm not too worried about pushing that out straight away. I'll do them bits when I can get it sorted. Right, let's try and get this double shift to work. I'd have to do it my end, Sparks, because I'd have to edit it in with the intro that I currently use, if you know what I mean. And I already do have, I should have the intro as a saved file somewhere, but whether I've deleted it at any point, hopefully I haven't, but you never know. That's a penalty, isn't it? Was a bit quicker, but it's a penalty. And if you stay in fourth here... No. Rataka, you reckon you can do 29s in the race round there? I think you've had something wrong with your settings. I don't think you're getting 29s in the race round there, mate. I think you must have had something wrong with your settings. Just a suspicion here. To be honest, it feels alright. It actually feels alright to drive this car, you know. It doesn't feel too bad. It's quite enjoyable. It actually might be an alright race, just the only problem is the strategy side of it's a bit weird with that weird pit stop. Oh, I've tried to push it too much. There is literally no tyre wear though. No tyre wear at all. So yeah, you just pit whenever you just pit whenever in this race. I might practice a pit entry now, actually. Let's have a little practice of that pit entry, because you do have to make a pit stop in this race. You can't just do a no stop. You have to make some form of pit stop. Right, let's just see what this pit entry is like. Where we turn it. Oh, that's going to be dodgy. I tell you what. That's going to be so dodgy. So dodgy, that pit entrance. Let's try that again. I can see a lot of penalties here tomorrow. A lot of penalties. No tomorrow, mate. Yeah, the car drives nice, doesn't it? Antomic's right. Do you reckon that 29s are possible in the race? Because Ritaka reckons that 29s are possible. I'm not sure about that. I mean, I can go half a second, 6, 7 seconds quicker, but I don't know about 29s. Yeah, it's because I got a double penalty for that pit entrance. Just trying to figure out how you trying to figure out where you double shift and where you don't. So that'll be a case of just watching the top times tomorrow. Watch the top times and see how they shift it, because at the moment I'm not sure. There's some places I don't see the benefit in double shifting. It's definitely a road car, yeah, Flash. It's 100% a road car. Let's just see about this pit entrance again, right? So if you do it like that, it's not too bad. Okay. Yeah, maybe maybe with the gears, because I don't really know what I'm doing with the gears yet. I don't think there is a race version of this car in the game, is there? I think we only have the road version. I don't think there is a race going version of this car in the game. I think we only have the road car. But it handles quite nice on these racing hard tyres. It actually drives quite nice. It's better than I expected. On this track, it feels better anyway. It's a little bit like... It feels a little bit loose. Normally skip 5th gear. You're normally going to skip 5th gear. I'll show you now on this straight, so we'll do it on this straight here. But you have to lift off the throttle to do it. You have to lift off the throttle so that it allows that double shift, otherwise it won't do it. Too slow. Way too slow there. Too slow through that section. You right, Michael? A lot of times in this last sector here, which is where I'm going wrong. You can take a lot of that corner off, I reckon. Right, we'll start qualifying. I can't get the hang of this car, but we'll just start qualifying. Qualifying starting. Yeah, we've seen a 30.9, but wait there, we need to change this actually. I've seen Atomics do a 30.9, but to go a second quicker than that, I think it's going to be difficult in the race. I don't know. Like maybe the really fast drivers with this car might be able to, but yeah, stop and go from pit stop. There is no actual pit. It's just one of them weird ones where you just go in and out. We'll just do a 5-minute qualifying, and we'll put like allow so you can get an extra lap in there, which is about, I think that'll do. Off for that, off for that. Rataka? Not really, no, Dyer, no. I mean, he's not slow, but he's not one of the fastest, no. He's on a controller, but like Atomics is faster than Rataka. Atomics is one of the fastest controller users, but just doesn't play that much because he's on PS4. I would predict low 30s would be a good lap. Looking at it so far, low 30s would be a really good lap. But people like Medi and that, and like Fento might be able to. Fento's really quick here, so he might be able to creep a 29. I don't know. Let's see. Right, let's get this started. Let's get it started. You can't on PS4. You don't race with PS5 players, Papi. You don't. And also, to be honest, it's not as well. It doesn't run as well as PS5. Nowhere near as well. Doesn't run fine at all when you race. The online, when you do like on like GT World Series, the PS4 has massive issues. But also you don't race with PS5 people, you only race with PS4 people. And most people are now on PS5, so I don't think he plays that much. And yeah, the PS5 version is quite considerably better, I'd say. It is much quicker loading, smoother, looks better. So yeah, it is an improvement. Oh, it does. Yeah, even the trees are what you notice on PS5, isn't it, PO? Right, let's try and get a lap in. At the moment, it's quite difficult to get a lap in with this. There'll be different people doing different things with the gears with this car, which might make it quite interesting. But with a standing start, it might actually be reasonably entertaining, this. Ah, you bitch. I missed it. See the double shift? It's not easy to get it every time. That's so slow through there. So slow. The one thing I hope that holds out next week is my PS5 with the HDMI lead. Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna last it, but we'll see. Hopefully it does last. I should have been in 4th gear there. Oh no, 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 no. Let's go for another lap because this has not been a good one. Yeah, we're racing the Radical. All right, let's change the gear. That's better. All right, let's try again. Oh crap. Turned it too early. Oh, messed it up. It would have been an alright lap if I'd have got that bit right. Malaruka! I presume that I have no idea if I've said that right, but thank you for joining the mid-tier, legend. Big thumbs up on legend mode there, chat. Appreciate that. Thank you so much for the support. This sector's definitely be a lot of time to gain in this last sector. We're nearly in the 30s, but we should be faster than that, really. Michael, thank you for the donut as well, legend. I've messed that up. We should have. Try and stay in 4th here. Don't go into 3rd. Yeah, don't go into 3rd there. It's better in 4th. Although I've cocked the first corner. Another big thumbs up and legend out there for Michael as well, please, chat. It's all about 4th gear, them corners through there, isn't it? I think that's got away with a penalty, but we're slow anyway. Balls. William as well with the 12 months legend. Hit the big 1 year. Spam that legend vote for William as well, please, chat. Thank you very much. Right, this lap's over. We'll just fail that. See what the race is like now, anyway. So you do need to make a pit stop in the race, though, remember, people. There is a compulsory pit stop. I don't know. I mean, it might not be that bad this week, because with the standing start, it might not be the worst race you'll ever come across this, you know. The car drives all right. The car drives better, like nicer than I thought it would, so it might not be that bad. It might be an all right little daily race, see this. I don't know I don't know if it'll have the staying power for a week of doing it, though. Do you know what I mean? A full week of it, because there's not that much of a strategy element, but it's something different with the car, at least. Might be all right. Yeah, you have to make a pit stop. You don't need to change tyres. Pit required in race. Pit required in race. Weekend, Michael. Yeah, we had a bit of a nightmare. Like we had, so the cat got injured, didn't it? So she got worse on when was it? Friday. She got worse on Friday night. She started bleeding out of her paw. So I ended up going. I had to take her to an emergency vet's at like gone 11, and managed to get a scene, and they give her antibiotics, and they pulled all like the pus out of the paw. She's been bitten by something, but she's better now. She's pretty much fully better. She's up there now on the side, but she's been out again today. She's much better now. So yeah, I had a bit of a hectic Friday and Saturday, but other than that, okay, it's been okay. Right. You're right, Consta. How are we, mate? Yeah, she wasn't well. She was really poorly, the cat. But like I say, luckily it was something that could get sorted really easily. She's got like a long-lasting antibiotic in her now, so. No, spider in our country. There's no spider in our country that could do that. It was probably a cat. It was probably a cat. The vet reckons it was just another cat. I tried second gear just to see what would happen. I wasn't sure. I shouldn't have done that, but... Oh, Zach, man. I'm there. Was it Zach? Who was it? It wasn't Zach, it was Brandon. Or was it? Oh no, that was Brandon, that. Sorry, Zach, it wasn't you. I thought that was Zach. Yeah, there's no point shifting at this point, though, here, Attacker. You're not going to waste the shift, because the shift loses you too much time. But, to be honest, though, do you not remember the Gardens track? I remember watching the Gardens, and the top time didn't short shift it. I missed my shift again. Just have to rev it now. So the top time didn't bother doing it. He revved out and then double shifted, so it's just, I think there's different ways you can drive this car. It's not double shifting. Why is it not double shifting? It doesn't want to do it at the moment. I'll have to just rev it out. It's not going to lose you. By the way, don't get too obsessed with the double shifting, because when we tested this at the last time trial, there wasn't a huge difference. It's not like you're going to lose seconds a lap. It's quite minimal. So if you don't want to do it, don't feel like you should have to do it, by the way, because you'll find that your pace isn't that much off anyway. Oh, was it Zach? Where did Zach... Oh, right, it was Zach. Where did he go then? He disappeared? I didn't see it. Must have been Zach. It just disappeared off the screen. Didn't do the double shift. I'll just stay in 50. There's no point shifting up. Right, stay in 4th gear through here. Do not go into 3rd. Definitely better to stay in 4th through there. Just rev this out here again. That's better. Hey, it worked. I think 4th gear's better for here. I reckon 4th gear's better. I'm going to stay in 4th and see what happens. Yeah, 4th gear's better. Ah! Stupid shift. Missed the shift again. I think that line's going to be quicker when you get used to doing that one. That felt better there. Right, 4th gear, stay in that 4th gear. It's definitely, I think it's stronger to do that. Saves the shift then as well. Right, getting that shift right is so bloody... It works alright on that straight, it's the next one that's annoying. You can hear he's shifting different to me. Let's see. Look at the 6th gear. Look at the advantage there with that 6th gear. Nearly. Oh, fuck. And that is the problem with fucking that corner. Fuck it. That is going to kill a few people on this race, I tell you. The way the car handles, it just wants to spin out. Who are you talking to, Gio? Most people can afford to race a Radical in real life. I guarantee you most people cannot afford to race a Radical in real life. I definitely couldn't, mate. I couldn't afford to do any racing. I couldn't even afford to do go-kart racing, mate. I've got kids. You got kids. Family, man. Not everyone can afford to go racing in real life, man. It's expensive. Even go-kart racing is expensive. Oh, right, okay. I thought you were being serious there. I was going to say. Good connection on P3. As Antomix is pitted. He's just done a pit stop, that's all. Nah, not everyone can afford a PS5. Not everyone can at all. I mean, it depends on your circumstances and stuff like that, but I mean, it's still a lot of money, isn't it? It's still £450 for a PS5, so yeah, it's not a cheap item to buy by any means. £450 a lot of money. Like, some people might not think that's a lot of money, but I think that's a lot of money. I mean, I've got to buy a new one probably because my HDMI lead's knackered on mine. We keep having it disconnect, like it happened yesterday when we were live. It just disconnected during the race, so I'm gonna probably have to buy a new one. But what I'm gonna have to do, because it's obviously an expensive purchase, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it over 5 months on Amazon. You can do like a pay over 5 months. And then I'll send my one here off to get repaired and then sell it. And then put that towards paying off the other 5 months. Still going to lose out on a couple £100, like, but it's better than losing out on £450. not about fixing it, Go. It's about I've got to have something. I can't. The issue is it's not about fixing it. It's about what am I gonna do? How am I working while it's getting fixed? That's the issue, Go. I have to work, mate. So for me, I have to buy one and then send that off for repair. I can't go like 4 or 5 days a week, or whatever, with no PS5 because that means no work. So yeah, obviously I have to buy another one in between. The HDMI lead's gone dodgy. It's gone really dodgy, Flash. Like it cut out yesterday. It just cut out. I had to mess with it, and it takes me about, sometimes at the start of streams it takes me like 10 minutes to get the signal on, and it's starting to piss me off a bit because like every morning when I'm going live, I'm having to sit there just messing with the HDMI lead until I get signal. It's because I change leads quite a lot though, because I've got a TV that we use for watching TV on, me and the missus, so we switch leads a lot of the time. Yeah, it's annoying, but you can get one on you can do it through Amazon, no Flash, where you pay over 5 months. It'll be like £90 or something like that a month. I missed my shift. It'll be like 90 a month. So what, on the fair, I'll buy it, £90 up front, get this repaired. I think it's about £85 for the repair for the HD slot, and then while that's away, once it's back, I'll just sell the old PS5, and then that might pay for a couple of like free payments towards the following 3 months, and then I'll just have to pay one at the end. So it's not the worst thing that could ever happen, but it's just annoying, really. Not focusing here, am I? I'm driving like a donkey. That might be a penalty, or I don't know. Sometimes you get away with that. Yeah, I got away with it there. Need to get that corner figured out a bit better. Ah, it didn't double shift. It's so annoying when it doesn't double shift. Alright, pit this lap. We're doing one of PD's classic pit stops. Oh, I don't know if that's a penalty. No, I can't do that, Flash. That'd not fair on them at all. I would never even consider that, to be honest. It's not even, that's a definite no. That's theirs, that's not mine, so nope. Plus it's set up in their name and everything, so I've only got one account on that, my main account, so it wouldn't work anyway. But I wouldn't do it anyway. It's simple. It's not mine, it's theirs. Lucas must have had a crash or something. Matt, I don't eat mangoes. Don't eat mangoes, mate. I'm gonna buy the Pro. I'm definitely going to buy the Pro version of the PS5. Obviously, I'm streaming it, so with being on YouTube full time, I'll be getting that Pro on the first day. The first day it's out, that is coming to me, so don't care. I've got to get that. Oh, I wonder if Luca's got a pit lane penalty. Yeah. Seems, yeah, that's about right, that 12 laps, 18-minute 50. It's about right, isn't it? I mean, I'll get it, because what I'll do is I'll sell the PS5 that I bought. I'm gonna have to buy. Just sell that on again and buy the PS5 Pro, switch everything over, and then just sell it on eBay. The other one for, like, you know, I don't know, whatever amount, whatever they're going for. Just sell it and get some money back on it like that. The HDMI switch won't work though, because the HDMI it's the HDMI port. It's in the back of the PS5. The problem is the back of the PS5. So if it's temperamental, it's going to be temperamental with a HDMI switch as well. That's not going to make any difference to fixing it. It's the issue's still on the PS5, so you're still going to get that same issue. I don't know about getting the HDMI switch thing, because I've already got a splitter on the audio that go with the HDMI audio that goes from that, so I don't know if it'd affect that for my stream. I'm not sure. Right, let's I think that's pretty simple, that race. It's just about figuring out that race is just purely about figuring out the what do you call it, the shifting. I think Antomics was doing it a different way to me with that shifting, but we'll probably get better as the week goes on with shifting that car doubly. I think it'll be good for VR, possibly, the new PS5 Pro. That could be good for VR. Should we go and do Daytona and have a couple of races there? Because this race is pretty simple. There's no real strategy to it, is there? Yeah, I'm not sure, Anton. I noticed on the straight I was gaining on you. Was you double shifting from 4th to 6th? Because it's 4th to 6th where you want to double shift. Yeah, the best way to do it is just watch time trial and see how they do it. That's what I'm going to do tomorrow. See what the top time, because there's a few people that know how to drive this, like, spot on. So once you get the hang of watching, see where they do it, just copy them. I'm not unplugging the PS5, Eric. It's just a HDMI port at the back. I switch HDMI. I've got a HDMI lead from that TV and one from this one. And obviously I watch on that one. I know you can get a switcher, but I've got I already have an Elgato, sorry, not an Elgato, I've already got a HDMI audio splitter attached to the PS5. So I'm not sure if you put the splitter on as well, if it disrupts the the extractor that I use. I'm not sure if it affects that. Right, let's change combos. That one's pretty self-explanatory. Pretty simple combo, that. I mean, we only took a race to get the hang of it, so we'll jump onto Daytona. It'll be they're aiming, apparently the rumor is November 2024, which is earlier than I expected. So yeah, next year, November, the PS5 Pro will be out. Apparently, that's what the rumor is. With Daytona, does anyone know how many laps this is, by the way? I'm guessing 5, but who knows? I would think it's 5 at the most. It's possibly 4 though. It might even be 4. It wouldn't surprise me if it's 4, you know. Because it's like 1 minute 40 laps, so It might be 4 laps. I don't reckon it'll go for 800. I reckon you'll be looking... If you look at the PS4 Pro and how much that was in comparison, I think we'll be looking at 599. I reckon it'll sell for 599. That's what I'll predict it will go for. Required high hard, obviously. Well, there is no required, so it doesn't really matter. It'll be 599, I reckon. 599 in the UK. I reckon it'll be 599. That's the way. That's how I reckon they'll price it. Yeah, exactly. Okay, I'll set a lap time on this race. Just overwrite that in case people are joining. I'll just run 5 laps, but like I said, it wouldn't surprise me if this is going to be 4 laps, this race. I think they'll just put it at 599. It'll be between 550 and 599 for the PS5 Pro. That's what I would have a guess at. Which, again, is a lot of money, but... For me, it's obviously worth it because I do it for a full-time job, so... There's benefits for... Massive benefits for me. Supra! Nah, Supra will be the car here, I reckon. I mean, the Peugeot will be okay for top end, but I don't think it'll be very good in the slower corners. Even the Ford GT could be worth a shot. The old one, that is. The old Ford GT could be worth a go. Let me just back out a bit here. Give myself a little gap just to get our first lap in. About 10 years too early on the brakes, but... Oh, I forgot about the 3rd gear. Oh well, we have to quit there and go back to pits. No point carrying that one on. Right. I totally forgot about 3rd gear. I don't know about that, Ritaka, because whenever we've had Supra versus that here, the Supra's beat it. So, not convinced by that. Well, I don't know. We'll see tomorrow. I don't know. No. No. This car has only had one BOP change in the last 5 months, really. Yeah, but that 1% hasn't done anything. We raced it here when it had that 1% off it, and it was still dominant. I mean, that Ford GT, before the update, before it had 1% off, the Ford GT was still slower than this. It could only stay with it because of slipstream, so... That was a manufacturer's race for Attacker, so people used what they had. We'll see. We'll see anyway tomorrow. There might be like 2 or 3 cars you can use. Probably like 2 or 3. Ah. No, I had it in a... I'm on about a manufacturer's race that I raced for Attacker. I raced it in a manufacturer's race. Trying to get used to this car again. Bloody hell. Super sketchy on these hard tyres. McLaren F1? No. Definitely not. That car's shite on Gran Turismo 7, so no. The F1 will not be a good car. I mean, you might be able to use it. I wouldn't think it would be a top car. Oh my god, what the? This car is shite on the hard tyres. No, this is Daily B. Daily B. It'll be Supra Ford GT and possibly the Peugeot. So Peugeot, Ford GT, and the old Ford GT. When I say that, you might be able to get away with the new one as well, but it'll be tricky to drive. But even the new one will be pretty quick round here. But yeah, and the Supra. So there'll be 4 or 5 cars, I reckon, that you could. The Jaguar you can probably use if you want to stay in slipstream, if you can hang in slipstream. If the BOP is still the same on that car, I'm not sure. I don't know I don't know what the Jaguar's BOP is like anymore, so I have no idea with the Jag BOP. Not used it in ages. Yeah, you mean the GT, the 500, the Nissan 500 GTR? That might be pretty strong on the straights. That. Why is this? What the hell? Something's got to be wrong with my wheel. Yeah, something's wrong with my wheel. It's done that weird thing again. So I've got like 240. I'm gonna have to pause it and then unpause it, and it'll fix it. There you go, it's fixed now. So sometimes with Fanatec, your degree of rotation changes. That's what happened there. It's just gone down to like 200 degrees, so any little movement and it'll do nearly... It's weird when it happens, really weird. Right, just to let you know, Porsche is not a good... Oh no, was that a Porsche or a Mercedes? Couldn't tell then. Well, I couldn't tell with that livery on. Was that a Porsche or a Mercedes he was in? If it's a Porsche, you don't really want to be in that car. You right, Damo? Let's actually try and get a decent lap in here, although I'm going to probably pick up a bit of slipstream and dirty air off this car. Don't really want the slip through here, but... Ugh. Let's try and get a better exit off this chicane. That was terrible. Also a penalty. We'll start qualifying in a minute, and then we'll just have we'll have a little race, see what it's like. Possibly, Brandon. It depends what people race it like. With it being probably 4 or 5 laps, we don't know yet. With it being 4 or 5 laps, people might drive it like absolute you-know-what. And if they do, you might see a lot of loss of SR, but I would avoid bump drafting, though. That's one thing I would probably avoid at this, you know. Because if you bomb draft and then get a contact and then suddenly get a penalty, you might get reset. It might be better to avoid the bomb drafting. It'll be a good sprint race if they have a good amount of laps. I think it needs to be at least 5 laps. If it's 4 laps, I think that's going to be a bit boring. 4 laps would be a bit like, what's the point? But if it's 5 laps or 6. Then it could be interesting, but I would like it to be 6 laps. 6 laps would be quite a good race, I reckon. But yeah, if it's 4 laps, I think it'll be a bit of a boring week. Yeah, I'm setting a lap time on this. I won't be starting from the back. No way. Set it going from the front 100%. Should have went a bit slower through there because I wanted a gap. Oh yeah, the penalty anyway. Oh, I just got a massive lag spike when someone just left the lobby. Massive lag spike. Try and get this right this time. Ah, I've gone too deep again. It's a penalty. Keep messing that up. If I get that right, then we should be able to get a 45 out of it, I would think, if we get it right. We'll start the qualifying in a minute. I'll just go over the line. I don't think it's anything to do with the movie trailer, someone. I don't think that's anything to do with it. I still think it's more to do with Daily A with no SR on. I think people are going from Daily A and taking that driving into Daily Race B and C. But I just think also, I just don't know. Maybe it's the time of year. Kids are off. A lot of kids are off in different places now. Could be affecting the driving in different regions. But we'll see. See what happens in September. Might improve a bit. Right, let's start qualifying anyway. Right, qualifying starting. Yeah, I think the drive, it's weird. I think it also depends on the combination. The combination that's on affects the driving standards. So if you've got a combination that tends to lean towards that, like, you know, sends and stuff like that, you're gonna have quite a lot of, you know, bad incidents. But this track doesn't really to be honest, you know, you can overtake on the straight on this track. So sometimes it's not too bad, the racing on Daytona. It's normally pretty decent. Oh, I'll be setting a lap time on this, definitely. We don't know if it's going to be 4 or 5 laps. I've just put this as 5, just for our test. But yeah, I'll be setting a lap time on this one. Oh yeah, we should have the update on Thursday next week as well. By the way, that'll be a massive. Apparently, we might be getting. I don't know if it's going to happen this month, chat. By the way, but it's possible we might get Montreal this month, or it might happen next month. It just depends when they release it, but it might happen this month. So this, by the way, this Thursday we will stream in the morning, because normally I don't stream Thursday mornings because I do the lap guide, but we'll do like a 4-hour morning stream for Thursday. The Peugeot should be good, Idash, yeah. The only thing is, though, someone with a rolling start and you get field spread because of the chicane, it might not be too bad. I know I love the racing here normally. It's normally really good. We normally have quite good races on Daytona, so I'm hopeful we could make a little Daily Race B video up this week. It'll definitely happen on Thursday, Robert, I would think, unless they're delaying this month's update for some reason. It could be because of the live finals. They might be delaying it until after the Amsterdam event, so we might get it after that. Who knows? We'll wait and see. No, it's all right. Flash, no issue with the braking with this car. Like, you just slam on, look. No issue at all. It doesn't step out. This is the only issue here with third gear, because with hard tires, it's a little bit dodgy. terrible. A little bit better. Right, let's get this a bit quicker through here. Too deep again. That was terrible through there. Tried to push it. That would have been, I reckon that could have got low to a low 46, maybe 46.1 or 2. Oh well. Got to be careful with this car through there though on the hard tyres. It doesn't like the curb, so if you floor it, the torque of the car just takes over. Spins it. Oh, I forgot about likes. Yeah, don't forget to hit that like button, people. Helps me out massively. If you take a few seconds to hit the like. Appreciate everyone who's done that so far. How many are we on at the moment? Let's have a little look. We are on 147, chat. We only need 3 more. So 3 more for 150. I'm sure we can get to 200 likes. Let's try and get 200 likes in this little short stream we're doing. Yeah, the 4GT should be stable. I think the Supra can get into the 45, so pretty easy there. I mean, you're going to see low 45s on the time trial, probably 44s. You'll probably see people getting 44s. It all depends on the wind direction as well. Wind direction will have an influence with the cars as well. You got 2 days off, Arkeith. Enjoy yourself, man. Have a good rest. Right, race starting. Well, not race test. Race starting. Right. Let's go. Let's see what it's like then. Let's see what sort of chaos is going to happen. By the way, if you haven't subscribed yet, get subscribed. We will be live tomorrow, early in the morning. So I'm going to go live as early as I can. Probably 9 o'clock in the morning. But if I can go live a bit earlier, I will. If I manage to get up earlier, I will go live earlier. But we'll see. Tomorrow will be double stream as well. So it'll be like 2 streams. Probably do like maybe 5 to 6, maybe 5 hours in the first one, then 4 hours in the second one, something like that. Yeah, much better, Arkies, man. I had to take her to the vet. I don't know if you heard. I had to take her to the vet on Friday night. Her foot started to bleed. So I took her to the vet, and the vet, like, obviously checked her out and said she's been bit by something. Probably another cat. And, yeah, she had 4 puncture holes in her foot. But, oh, shit. But the vet gave her some antibiotics and painkiller, pulled all the pus out of it with like a Hoover thing, I think, or something, and she's miles better now. She's been out today twice, so massive improvement for her. I need to try and get a ribbon going here. Driving like a donkey. Oh, balls. I keep doing that on that corner. I've got to stop doing that. Oh, wow. We'll be miles back now. Yeah, she's miles better now, RPs, thankfully. She has to do, like I said the other day, she's got a lot of chores to do though. Because it cost me about 170 odd quid, the little sod. I had to pay 120 just for the call out, obviously, to get the, because it was an emergency and the vets aren't obviously open. I had to pay 120 just to get seen, which I thought, I'm doing it because, you know, she was bleeding, so I was panicking, me. I was like a nervous wreck. I literally ran into the loft, got the basket out of the loft for her, and then took her straight away. But it's 100% worth it because she's now so much better, so all the stress is gone. I was so worried about her on Friday night. Let's try and get back in that slipstream. This track always takes me, don't know what it is about this track, but it always takes me a while to warm up to it, like in terms of pace. Once I get there, I'm not too bad, but it takes me a bit to find the pace. Yeah, like with animals, I get really like thingy. So I was worried sick on Friday night, but once the vet wasn't concerned straight away. I think she knew. She seemed to know straight away what it was, and she wasn't worried about it. So as soon as she told me what she thought it was and said that it should be fine, I felt miles better, miles better. Right, let's try and get back up to these. I'll brake a bit earlier with this fuel on. Get it tighter into this corner here. Okay, this is a better lap so far. Gotta remember I'm on the hard tyres, which are dodgy on the throttle. It looks like the Mustang's pretty competitive here, by the way. The Mustang looks alright, doesn't it? It doesn't look slow at all. Quite interesting that Mustang seems to be hanging on. what I would say is my pace is quite bad at the moment. We should be going a lot quicker. Like, we should be getting into the... we should be doing 45s on hard tyres. Well, maybe not with fuel. Probably low 46s with hard tyres, I think. I think you should be doing like 46 2s and 3s with hard tyres. Quite interesting that that Mustang is definitely pretty good here, you know. It looks like a strong car. Brakes a bit too late there, damn. Too late on the brakes, you pleb. It's the Genesis, isn't it? I've just realised that. I've just realised that as I went through that corner and spun, it's the Genesis, not the Mustang. That explains why that's good. Yeah, so Genesis is going to be strong, but try not to crash like that. The hard tyres don't... that is where I think the Super is going to struggle a bit because of the hard tyres. On the power, it's so sketchy on the hards. That's another penalty. Should have 4 seconds now. 3.5. What I hope they've done though, chat, I hope wall penalties are off tomorrow. I hope they've turned the wall penalties off. Otherwise this will be a shit show. They normally do turn them off, so I would think they'll be off. I don't think we've had wall penalties on for a while now, have we? Oh my god, this car. To be honest, we're not really focusing at the moment. I'm just trying to read the chat while driving, so tomorrow we'll be better. I forgot to turn them off, James. I forgot to turn them off, that's all. I'm a little bit worried about this Super here, you know. I think it's a bit dodgy. Like, on the throttle, it's so dodgy. Let me just see what the... Just want to see what this... Let me just see what the... This seems like on throttle through here. Yeah, I mean, tomorrow we'll be fine. I'm not really focusing now. I'm just trying to see what cars are working and that, but... that was on a different BOP though, Flash. That's what I used it, didn't I? I used the Jag as well when we had that daily race. I was using the Jag quite a bit. It was good. But... I just don't know whether that... I'm pretty sure that was on a different BOP. So I don't think it's on the same BOP now. To be honest, we're probably not going to run much more now. We know what's going on with this. We've got our eye, and we can see which. So Genesis, Supra, Ford GT, and Peugeot, probably 4 cars that you're going to want to try out. We don't do long streams on a Sunday, can you, mate? It's just a little chill because we go back to the long one tomorrow. But yeah, I actually think this week might be better than we thought for for daily races. Because should we have a little go? What's daily A again? Should we have a little go of daily A, chat? Tell you what we'll do. To finish off with, we'll go to daily A. And this is group 4. It's group 4 4-wheel drive cars only. On racing hard tires, I think. This one might be pretty good as well. I think we might have a decent little week here, you know. I was a bit dubious at first, but after trying out the Radical, it's not too bad. I think it's that one, isn't it? Yeah, is it... How many laps is it, James? Do we know yet, or is it just guessing? I'm going to guess 5 laps. Maybe it's 6, though. So we want... We'll leave that like that. Grid started full start check. Yeah, I'll just leave it as put group 4 on. So it's 4-wheel drive only, isn't it? And you're allowed to change brake bias, so that's the same as what we've got it there. I think the sketchiness in the corners is the hard tires, though. I don't think that's the it's already on grid start, isn't it? I've already done that, James. The sketchiness on tires is the hard tires. Yeah, I've already done grid start. That's just the hard tires. The Supra was really dodgy on them as well. All right, let's save that, overwrite that, and change that. All right, let's go into group 4. So group 4, so 4-wheel drive only. Just let me tell people, 4-wheel drive only. Only. Oh, sorry, Bella. Did I wake you up? Just woke the cat up. Sorry, Bella. Was you asleep then? I apologise. Oh, dear. Sorry. Oh, you got something on your whisker. Oh, it's raining on you, Bella. You're getting rained on there. You got a big raindrop on your whisker, Bella. Donkey. Right, so what car do we reckon? Much better, James. Much better. Took her the vets. She's had antibiotics, painkiller, and now she's back to her usual self. Just being clumsy. Trying to think what car will be good here. The Alpha could be good. Our weather is shit. Like anyone in the UK will tell you, the UK in this July has been one of the worst Julys I've ever known. Every day has been shit. Like it's just raining, cloudy, not very warm. Basically, just we had one okay day last week, one day. The rest of it has been just pissing down every day. It's awful this July. Awful weather. I don't know if the Alpha will be worth a shot here, you know. Or the Genesis, maybe. I don't know what car to try. I'm going to try the Alpha out. Let me give the Alpha a go. I wouldn't mind a little heatwave sparks, just not that hot. Do you know what I mean? That was too extreme for us in the UK with no AC. But I would take like 28 to like 27 to 30 degrees. I'd quite happily take that if we could just have like a little 2-week spell of that kind of weather. But according to the weather, we're not getting anything now until at least August. So we might not even get anything then either. Shit summer for the UK. Oh God, understeer, understeer. They made it sugar. Well, yeah, I mean, in the UK, you don't really want anything over, like anything over 30 gets a bit sweaty because we don't have AC really. But when it hit like 39, nearly 40 degrees, that was just taking the piss. That was far too hot for us here in the UK. But I don't mind 27 to 30. Like 27, that's just not, it's obviously a hot day, but quite, you know, I can cope with that. It gets super sweaty in here though. With 27 degrees, it gets so sweaty in here, but yeah, I'd rather have some nice hot weather though. Yeah, I'll turn them off in a minute, Zach, while we're just warming up. Mexico, nice. Enjoy that, Sparks. Have fun, mate. Uh-oh, I'm gonna sneeze. Gonna scare you, Bella, with my sneeze. Sorry. I apologise. Sorry, Bella. Thank you for just going across my screen there as well. Appreciate that. Where's the penalty zone? I don't know where the penalty zone is. Oh, it must be that. I'll have to go back out because it's going to take it on the next lap anyway. Nah, Bahamas, not in the UK, mate. Not in the UK. 27 is easily hot enough. I mean, last year we went to the beach when it was 20, like 27, 28, and it was a lovely day there. Perfect. Nice breeze, not too hot, but it wasn't cold. It was like hot, you know, it's still warm. Yeah, it all depends on the race time, doesn't it, Flash? We'll have to see about that. I don't know. What you won't be able to do, though, is with Daily Race C being over... I mean, it depends how long the race is. We don't know yet. If Daily Race C is 11 laps, you might be able to do, like, jumping between races. But with it being... If it's 12, then I don't think that's going to be possible. You'll just have to do Daily C and then maybe do, like, A, B, C or something like that. See you tomorrow, James. See you later, mate. Yeah, I like me. For me personally, I think the perfect temperatures in the UK is about 23, 24. 23, 24 is like a lovely day because you don't melt. You just stay at a nice temperature and it's hot enough to do stuff outside. So, yeah, 23, 24 is almost perfect in the UK. I'm braking way too early for that corner. Way too early. I mean, I'm probably going to do more C than anything else. Also, I wouldn't be going like C and then doing loads of A and B. That's not my thing. I'd rather do more C than the rest, but I'll probably just mix it up every now and then. Mainly C and then maybe a few A and Bs. Ah, that corner always tricks me. I can... Such an annoying last sector, that. I don't think we've had this track for a long time, Barry. I don't think... I mean... I think we've only ever had one race at this track before in Gran Turismo's history, so... Yeah, I mean, I don't mind this. Stupid revs on this second gear, bloody. Ain't third. Yeah, I can see your message. Hello. way too deep into that corner, wasn't I? Oh, the gearing on this is a pain in the arse, you know, because second gear's not very long. It's a bit annoying. Oh yeah, we'll be starting in a minute. We're doing a qualifying first anyway. Or I might just go straight into... I might just start from the back and... Right, the Alpha feels good there. I mean, that was a terrible lap, but... We're going to start in a minute though, Grove. Just so you know. I'm going to start in a minute because... Get this race done. I might... Should we just go straight into a race and get rid of qualifying? Don't really need qualifying, do we? Let's just turn it into a practice race. We don't need a qualifying session. We'll just go straight into a race. Can't be arsed for qualifying for a practice for a daily A. It's not worth it. No worries. I'll wait for you to get back on. Where'd you get them from? Oh. I don't really like them anyway. What? Vi wants a coffee. She's not allowed a coffee. Does she mean a Starbucks? Like the no coffee one? No, she's not having it. Definitely not. Right. Race. Oh. Race starting. Okay. Right. Let's go. Let's get it on the way. What's wrong with coffee? What, for a 9-year-old? Yeah, I don't think that's the best, really, but... Right, is everyone in? Won't let me start, so I'm guessing someone must be joining. Yeah, just wait for this guy to get in. Did he get in then? No. We wouldn't give her... No, she's not having a coffee at 9. Definitely not. Not a chance. Oh, why won't it let me start? Someone else is probably trying to join, aren't they? I just want to get this race started. Get off my screen. What is going on? Is someone else trying to join now? Right, let's start this. Can we not argue in the chat, please? Just Can we not argue, please? This is a chilled out Sunday stream, just testing out these races. We don't need arguing going on the chat, please. Let's just drop it there. Thank you. Alright, let's see what this is going to be like then. I don't know where I'll be starting, probably at the back. We'll let them go through here. This race might actually be interesting, you know, with four-wheel drive only. I don't know what will be the OP car for this combo. My wheel has gone incredibly heavy right now. Yeah, it will be a bit chaotic with it being daily A, but hopefully with it, what I'm hoping with it being Group 4 chat, you might find the lobby being a bit more stacked than a usual daily race A. So you might not have a few of them donkeys in the races. So you might, like, Kimmy and that, I don't think, well, actually, it wouldn't surprise me if Kimmy does do this race. Wouldn't surprise me at all if we see Kimmy in this race. Don't think the Veyron will be that great here. Doesn't really suit this kind of track. God, this car's lagging quite bad. You're right, Pio. Oh. What the hell was that? What was that? This race is going to be chaotic tomorrow, chat. This could be a funny race, though. I reckon there's going to be murder going on in this one. Absolute murder. Why is that car in the... Hang on a minute. You should... Hey, oi! You're in the wrong car. You're not allowed to be in that car. Hang on a minute here. This guy didn't get the rules, did he? You're not allowed to be in that car. Oi, cheater! 4-wheel drive only, little donkey. Don't let him through, drivers. Don't let him through. He's in the wrong car. Oh my god. I got hit by the Lambo. That was a bit late on the track limit warning though, wasn't it? Right. Don't know if this outfit will be the best, you know, because although it's got twisty sections, it might not be the best overall though. It could be quite interesting to see what cars come out on top on this one, because the Alpha's not particularly strong on the straight, but in a slipstream it's not far off, is it? Do you know what I mean? It can hang because you're not getting into 6th gear, so could be a good race. That could actually be a good week. We could be looking at a pretty good week next week. Yeah, Pio only... We were only joking with Pio. We weren't being serious when we took mod off in chat. That was just a bit of banter with Pio. Pio gets it. I think it's going to be alright. Chaotic, but fun. That's the main thing. I kind of wish that combo had SR and DR on it, though. Just so that the racing would be a little bit better, because I predict absolute murder on that one. Like, there's going to be death and destruction on this tomorrow. I should have saved... I should have saved the replay from Road Atlanta, so I could do the thumbnail. I can make a thumbnail from the what, Scapes anyway. I'll just do another Scapes one. Right, let's... That'll do, though, chat, for... I think we've tested every race out there. And I think it might be an alright week. I think it might be better than what I expected it to be like. I kind of predict it's going to be pretty fun. So, yeah. Could be a decent little week next week. I think there's good variety in them combos, though. Because you've got Daily seeing something different than Group 3. That actually might be quite fun. Daily B in Group 3 at Daytona with overtaking. And then this one's Daily, Group 4 at a tight and twisty track. So it's actually pretty good combinations for, like, variety. So, yeah, let's hope the racing's going to be good next week. But I've got hopes that it will be, looking at that. But, yeah, that is going to be it for today's stream chat. Just a quick little 2 hours. Run through them races. See what they're like. And, yeah, I think that's all we need to do. We'll jumping on as early as I can tomorrow. I'll be live. Unfortunately, you're off tomorrow, aren't you? Lucky. Yep. Because I'm getting up early and streaming early. All right. Well, what time are you up? Yeah. What time though? Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I'll be up. Well, I'm hoping to get on, if I can, a little bit earlier than what I normally would. But if not, it'll be 9 o'clock in the morning, chat. So, what I'll do is I'll get the thumbnail on that ready now, and then I've got to get up early because I've got to get the new logo on the channel tomorrow as well before I go live. So you might see it a few minutes before I go live. Like in the intro, it might change. If you do see that, it's the same channel. It's just that I'm updating the logo. So we're getting a new look to the channel tomorrow, thanks to Sparks, with the work that he's done for me on that. So that'll be out on Monday, and hopefully you lot will like it. I think it looks much more professional, so hopefully you'll think the same. Then I'm going to have to get the intro sorted and stuff like that, but we'll do it a step at a time. New intro and stuff will probably come at some point next week. But yeah, thank you all for coming into the stream today to just have a quick run on them. I will see you first thing in the morning. Hit that like button on your way out. Subscribe if you haven't already done so. We need 4 more likes for 200 likes, chat. We only need 4 more. I'm sure we can smash that up to 200. So yeah, thank you for doing that. I will see you all probably, yeah, in just over 12 hours. Just over 12, maybe like 12 to 13 hours for the new daily races. So should be fun. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your night and have fun whatever you're doing, everyone. See you all in the morning. Bye. Michael, you legend.